The US Embassy. Even the building itself feels important. Inside, the waiting area was packed. People from all walks of life, clutching their documents. You could feel the nervous energy. We were all there for the same reason, a shot at the American dream. My interview was scheduled for 9 a.m. I arrived early, just to be safe. The minutes ticked by. Each tick felt like an hour. I practiced my answers in my head. What if I froze up? What if they didn't believe me? I watched other applicants go in and out of their interviews. Some came out smiling. Others looked crushed. My stomach was in knots. This interview felt like my future was riding on it. Finally, my number was called. I walked into the interview booth. A large window separated me from the visa officer. He was a middle-aged man with a serious expression. He didn't crack a smile. "Good morning," I said, trying to sound confident. "Good morning," he replied, his voice flat. "Please pass me your documents." I slid my passport, application, and supporting documents under the window. My hands were shaking. He examined everything carefully. Each second felt like an eternity. He looked up from my documents and started asking questions. Why did I want to go to America? What were my plans? Where would I be staying? I answered each question clearly and concisely. I explained that I had a job offer in my field. I showed him my employment letter as proof. I told him I was excited about the opportunity to work and live in the US. Then the questions got more specific. He asked about my family, my education, my previous travel history. He wanted to know everything about me. Section 4. Moments of Truth. Navigating anxiety and hope. I could feel the pressure building. My heart was pounding in my chest. I knew that any wrong answer could jeopardize my chances. He asked me about a past visa denial. I had been denied a tourist visa a few years back. It was a difficult subject to talk about, but I stayed calm. I explained the circumstances surrounding the denial and assured him that things were different now. He listened intently. His face remained expressionless. It was impossible to read his thoughts. Was he buying my story? Did he believe me? Section 5. The verdict, relief, and a future unfolding. After what felt like hours, he finally leaned back in his chair. He looked at me and said the words I had been praying for. "Your visa is approved." Relief washed over me, a wave of pure joy. I couldn't stop myself from smiling. I thanked him profusely. He stamped my passport and handed it back to me. "Welcome to the United States," he said. It was the first time he had smiled during the entire interview. Section 6. Advice from the trenches. Tips for your visa journey. Going through the US visa interview process can be nerve-wracking, but it's important to remember to be yourself. Be honest. Be prepared. Here's my advice for future applicants. Practice makes perfect. Practice your answers to common interview questions. Be organized. Have all your documents in order and easily accessible. Be confident. Maintain eye contact with the visa officer and answer questions clearly and concisely. Be truthful. Don't try to hide anything or lie about your intentions. Relax. Easier said than done, I know. But try to stay calm and collected. The US visa interview doesn't have to be a nightmare. By following these tips, you can increase your chances of a successful outcome. Good luck.